Hi everyone, it's Al again. Today I'm going to try to cook Swiss mac and cheese with applesauce and the bacon. Let's start. So first thing, obviously you need this type of macaroni called pinoli rigati. This one I guess is the best. You can, if you find a little bit bigger size, it's even better. Then you need around the same amount of potatoes, the same amount of macaronis. So if you filled like 6 potatoes, so make sure you put the same amount of pasta. Then you need parmesan. You need any kind of half and half or any cream you find. Then we also need couple onions and obviously bacon. One more thing, you might need a little bit olive oil or any oil, but it's not necessary because I'll show you how I'm going to fry bacon and then onions without the oil, and it actually gives a even better flavor. So you start cutting your potatoes. So what you need to do, you don't have to make it small, but some sizes that one bite size. So I can quickly cut, and it's pretty easy dish and you will love it. It tastes pretty good as well. I learned it from a visitor, a friend who visited from Switzerland last summer. So she showed us this dish, and after that we tried to cook a couple times, but now I'm trying to show you because this is very easy and it's good dish. Your kids probably will love it, especially when you put an applesauce as well. So this is all ingredients for cooking. Later on we'll need applesauce. We don't have to cook if you have in your store to buy one which is already pre-made. So all potatoes cut in a small. Once you cut potato, now you need to put them in your pot. The bigger pot is better. The cut potato, I put it in a pot like this big I have, and you put exactly the same amount of pasta and fill the water with the water so it just covers your ingredients and put to cook. While my pasta and potatoes are cooking, I'm gonna prepare bacon with caramelized onions. So for bacon, you can cut it first and then you can fry, or you can fry first and then cut, whatever is easier for you. I found that cutting them first and then fry is better, especially if you don't do it big amount. If you have a lot, then I suggest you to fry before you cut them, because you might need to do it a few times so you can get nice and crispy bacon. Okay, this amount of bacon, and if it's not enough bacon for the dish, you always can do it another day for leftovers anytime, because you don't have to do bacon and onion right away. So I have this pan and I'm going to start frying it on a medium. Okay, so let it warm it up. My pan is warming up. I'll cut onions. Just cut half rings, like any size you would like, so whatever is the best to caramelize. I don't like too small, so the onions will keep it sweetness. And again, the bigger is the pan, the better, so you can crisp bacon and caramelized onion better, because the smaller one will take a while and it might just steam instead of fry. Okay, so here I'm done, and now I'll put my bacon in my pan. If you vegetarian and you don't want to eat bacon in your mac and cheese, you can do it. So in that case, you can use oil to caramelize your onions instead of using bacon's fat. But after fried bacon, the onion taste has a good smoke from smoked bacon, especially smoke taste. My pasta started boiling. I can reduce to medium. I was suggested by recipe that you can keep it open so that the water can actually evaporate, but you don't have to do it, like if you don't want steam in your apartment or home. And yeah, so okay, I have to increase the heat because it doesn't start frying at all. Okay, let's see. I think it's almost hot. To show you that I have this applesauce unsweetened, which is perfect because it gives a little bit sweetness and sourness to the dish. Bacon started frying. We need to probably increase, depends on your stove, so make sure it's frying, not boiling, like to evaporate our water, and it has to be crispy, then it gives a better taste. And also there's two ways to end this dish. Once everything is ready, you either can put crispy bacon on top with a caramelized onion on your dish, or you can also put in the oven and grill it as well. I'll keep it open because if you see there is a steam and foam to let it out. I have this steam to make it caramelized. Oh, wrong way. And not spoil my counter. Be careful that the fat oil can. So let's put bacon aside. Let's turn it off for now so it doesn't splash me. That's why the pieces is not comfortable. When you have whole bacon, it's easier to fry, I guess, but then I don't have to cut it. So after my bacon is done, I need to caramelize onions after bacon. Okay. So and this screen is very good. I found it very convenient for anything you do with frying anything. Break onion so it's even and leave it for a bit until it starts caramelizing, and you can mix it. So sometimes you need to mix your pasta as well so it's even and cooks all through. Although you see how my pasta expanded. You can also salt a bit your onion so it tastes better. I found if you put a little bit salt, you will love it more. Check our onions again. And remember, I'm not professional cook, so for me it's every new dish is a test for me. So I'll try it, but I think it's pretty easy when I saw it. So onion is getting to be ready soon. So once it starts being translucent, then make sure you mix it often so it's cooked evenly. So once it started boiling in 15 minutes, as I said, mix it, then probably try if yours pasta is ready, because the cooking time is always depend on your pasta. Potato obviously will be cooked, but pasta being cooked a little bit slower. My pasta is almost ready. I will time 5 more minutes and then I will probably stop. So you can do that. You can turn on heat a little bit higher so the water evaporates even more, because you might need to remove the water later if you have too much. Okay, my onions is ready. You can see they are ready, so it will be on the stove a little bit more while the surface is hot. Okay, I'm happy how it turned out, so I'll put my onions beside the bacon. I'm not vegetarian, by the way, so, and I think pasta is ready as well. So what we can do, we'll remove first our onion. And what I noticed, my macaronis are not so salty, so it's probably a good time to put a little bit more salt. You can also put black pepper, but later, because you might need to remove water first. Let's see. I think my macaronis are almost ready. Let me try. Yeah, it's ready. I think the total cooking time was less than 15 minutes after boiling. Okay, now I have to remove the water and then I'll show you later what to do. Excess water. Now I can turn on heat again on medium, because I need to keep it hot. Then you need around 100 grams of half and half cream, or any cream you have. Pour it in, and then you need around 100, maybe 50 grams of parmesan as well. So I'll put half of it. Let's see if it's enough. So this one there was around 100 grams of parmesan, and after you have to just mix it. So I need a little bit more parmesan. So I guess for this amount will be around 80 grams, or maybe all is good. The more cheese obviously is the tastier. I think I made mistake. I shouldn't put 100 grams of cream. I think it should have been less than 50, because now it's a bit a lot, but the taste is very good. The only thing, it's a bit liquidy, so make sure you put half of what I put, so maybe 50 grams of cream. So how do you serve it? You put mac and cheese. You see how creamy mine is? Because I put too much of cream. Next time I know. So you put mac and cheese, then caramelized onion on top, then bacon. I love onions, so I'll put onions a lot for myself. Alright, and then the last ingredient. And the last ingredient is applesauce. So applesauce you can put on the side. This one. A little bit of black pepper. And the dish is ready.